Hey guys, what's going on? Bojo here, and we're back in GM mode today for episode 2. Now, I will say this before I start. I was wondering, the one thing that was bothering me most about the first episode was definitely the rosters, and apparently I downloaded a roster which kind of screwed up the whole entire rosters in all game modes, so I went back and re-downloaded the one from the original when it come out with the game, and it's all set. All the draft picks are set up, and I did make some draft picks off camera. This is the latest one I made where I traded some of the older guys on the NHL team, where I traded Blair Betts, Danny Savret, and Jason Aikson to Tampa Bay and got a third round pick for this year. And also, there's another big thing I did off camera, which I want to show you guys. Actually, I think I can actually go into, yep, transaction news. There it is. Made a trade with the Minnesota Wild, so the Minnesota Wild now have Ryan Suter, no, not Ryan Suter, Shea Weber, and no, yes, Ryan Suter and Chris Pronger on probably the same line, and we traded away him and a next 2014 fourth round pick, but we got Matthew Dumba back, so that's a pretty good trade in my books. Now we need to do some maneuvering around the lines and setting up the lines. So I actually want to make one more thing because I did sign free agencies I was looking at, and because my AHL team had too many players on there, I needed to trade some of them away so I could actually make room for them because I need to sign a couple guys. But we're gonna go to contracts first because I wanted to make sure Dumba is in, yes, he's in the juniors still. Same with Scott Lawton. And I do need to sign Taylor Lealer. Negotiate a contract with Taylor Lealer, Lear, whatever you want to call him. It's been a dream of my pine. I will not let you down. There you go. Okay, Lealer signed. And Solentrop, I think, was pretty good, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's only 19 years old. There were a couple teams who were asking me about him in off camera, so I'm gonna sign a Solentrop to, here you go, 750. There you go. And I think that does it for the guys. Rainford, he has a 3.5 star potential. Same with Blindstrad. He has a 2 star potential. I could let Blindstrad walk. I don't care about that. But Rainford I can't really sign because he's an unrestricted free agent. Can't do anything with that. So I moved down Eric Wellwood to the minors. I'm going to have him play on the first line because there's really no room on our team right now. Because the grinders on the fourth line are kind of taking it over. But we got Dumba, which is pretty good in my books. He's going to be a stud in the juniors when he comes up. So that's good. Dumba, I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't move him up because he's already in the roster. Okay, so we signed the rookies. 3-year entry-year level contract. That's good. Okay, so let's go to coaching options and let's edit our lines. Okay, so I was on the AHL. So here we go. I think these the Flyers lines are pretty much all set in stone. So I have Voracek, Danny Briere, and Claude Giroux, the second line, with Danny Briere in the center because he has better face-offs than Giroux. Giroux playing the right. Hartnell, Schenn, and Simmons for the second line. We've got the power forward, two two-way forwards, and power forwards. So that's a pretty good defensive line right there with Schenn on the second line. I may want to go looking for another. But you know what? I don't know. I don't know if I should put Hartnell on the first line or Jacob Voracek on the first line. I think I'm going to put Jacob Voracek on the first line just because he has a better potential than Hartnell. Voracek has, yeah, he has 4.5 star potential, so I definitely want to get him the points, and Hartnell already has 4 stars, so he's not going anywhere. So I'll leave him on the second line. Third line, I'm going to give it to Coots, Talbot, and Reed. Even though I really want to move Reed up, I think I'm going to keep him down here for now, but then I'll move him up when Briere gets out of here because then I think Schenn will be moving up to the first line. So we'll do that third line. And then fourth line, I couldn't trade I really want to trade these guys, so I put them on my trade block. I put Jody Shelley and Fenetank on the trade block, hoping that some teams will come at me, but we got Ronaldo back there. Defense with Coburn and Timonen, Mazaros and Kabina, and Grossman and Luke Schenn. And then the power plays, I think I have set up right I gave Matt Reed the chance on the power play just because he's not he gets third line duty, so I'm gonna give him power play time. Same thing with Braden Shen, and Wade Simmons. Defense are pretty much the same thing with teaming in Mazzaros, Coburn, Cabina. Four-man power play, Briere and Giroux, Couturier and Simmons, so I'm giving Coots some time on the power play as well. Penalty kill, Giroux actually had a pretty good defensive category, so I'm going to leave him in the penalty kill, put him alongside his good buddy Hartnell with Coburn and Mazzaros, and then second line I'm going to put Talbot and Simmons with Shen and Cabina. Three-man penalty kill, Talbot and Giroux, same defensive lineups, 4-on-4, Briere and Giroux with Coburn and Timonen, and then Shen and Hartnell. And then 4-on-4 line 3, Talbot and BOJoeKO with Shen and Grossman. Extra attackers is Giroux and Briere. Briz is in net, and shootout looks like that. Okay, so we're all good for that. Now we have to edit these annoying as hell AHL rosters. So Wellwood is on here. So Wellwood, you're coming up to the first line with Hamill. Do I want Hamill up here? Hamill is 35 years old. Can I play somebody else instead of Hamill? Luke Pither. I think he's already on here anyway. Yeah, he's on the third line. But how is he? Yeah, he's 35 years old. No way I want him on here. Who can I put on here? I can put Tom Cecilio's on the second line. Testoweed. Where is Testoweed's on the fourth line? Interesting. Testoweed's a 2.5-star player, so I'm going to move Mike Testoweed. Actually, you know what? Who was the best potential of all these guys? I think Shane Harper had a pretty good potential. No, 2.5. Harry. Zolnachuk has 2.5. Most of these guys have 2.5s. Ford isn't going anywhere, so I'm going to move Hamill down. Put Pither up there. Garrett Klotz, he's still on the team, wow. He had 2.5. Tyler Brown. Brown has 2.5. Most of these guys have 2.5. Testoweed had 2.5, if I'm not sure. Yeah. So we'll give that to Holmstrom, 2.5. I think Eric Wellwood's the only guy with a 3.5, so we definitely want him to. Yeah, he has 3.5, so we're gonna let Wellwood play. Actually, what thickness is Wellwood? He's a left, so I'm gonna put him on the. Keep him on the right wing? No, put him on the left. Pither on the right. Zolnachuk, Tom Cecito, and Garrett Rowe. Who is this guy? 3.5 stars, 24. Harper. Who's younger? Harper's 23. Hamill. He was the guy I just moved up. And then Matt Ford is not moving. So it's either between Brown. Brown's 22. Who's older? Brown, Testoweed. Yeah, Testoweed is 25. So we're gonna move Brown up. Harper, Testoweed, and we'll leave Denny Hamill in there. Yeah, we'll leave Hamill in there. Then Garrett Klotz, Rowe, and Ford. Now, unless there's somebody who's not like scratched or something, Colin Eddy, Bordson. Yeah, Bordson. No, you don't have to play. Bomback. No. And Colin Eddy. No, that's okay. You guys can stay scratched. That's fine. Tyler McGinn. McGinn is scratched. And so is Laugerson. Oh, but those are defense guys. Okay. But McGinn is Rowe. Rowe is scratched. Andrew Rowe, 2.5. No, not really. I think I have all the guys I really need playing on offense. So, defense, we definitely want Gustafson and Bourdon playing the. Actually, you know what? I'll move Gustafson over the left. Walker, Blake Kessel, and Bartulis can play with. Oh God, Oh my God, this is the third time I've done this. Matt Walker and Yamveski can play there, unless there's somebody on the defense. Colin Eddy, take a look at you. You're 2.5 stars. Just look at these guys. I can take out Matt Walker and put in can just Colin Eddy, put Walker in there, and then I would have to scratch manually edit. Yeah, I know I'm gonna do it. Colin Eddy, and I could try. Sorry guys, Matt Walker, you're gonna get scratched. Lodgerson, let me look at him. Lodgerson's got 2.5. Jambeski. Yeah, I think I might scratch Jambeski too. And put in Lodgerson. Yeah, I'm going to put in Lodgerson. So, where is he? It's alphabetical order. Jambeski, you're going to get scratched. And Lodgerson, get dressed, you're playing. So there we go. Uh, line numbers, yeah. What did it say? Oh, I have the correct number of players on there. Yeah, power play. Yeah, we'll leave that how it is. That's fine. And then Bartulis and Gustafson. Oh, Gustafson's an offensive defenseman. No, what? That's fine. Bartulis and Bourdon's playing up there. So Bourdon, you can actually play up here, and then we'll put in Gustafson and Bartulis. Oh, Bartulis is already playing up there. Shit. Kessel. 3-man power play. Bartulis and Bourdon. Gustafson and Kessel. Once again, Bourdon, Bartulis, Gustafson, and Kessel. I have to wait for frickin' Brandon Manning to sign, because then he screwed it all up, because I didn't sign Brandon Manning right away. Extra attacker, no way. Extra attacker is, where is he at? Eric Wellwood, and, I'll give it to Ben Holmstrom with Jason Baskahula in the net. Actually, no. How good is Baskahula looking? Baskahula is not looking good at all. So it's either between Hoyevin. Okay, so we got a couple of goalies on there. We got Chris Beckford-Sal. He's a shitty goalie. No way he's starting. It's either between Joachim Eriksson, who's 3 stars, Hoyevin, who's also 3 stars, and I think this is Scott Monroe. Yeah, we got a couple goalies back here. So it's either between Eriksson and Hoyvenen. Okay, so Eriksson's lower. I know what, I'll give it to Hoyven. Give him played over Baskahula. That's cool. And then shootout. No. Shootout line. We need. Oh, they only give you a certain amount of people. Okay, so Holmstrom, you're shooting first. Zolnachuk, Ford, Gustafson. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so all the lines are set. Okay, so all the lines are set up. Let me simulate a day up to this day. Congratulations on your rookie GM status. Yeah, let me review my status. I think I could update the. Can I upgrade my GM status or something like that? I think I can do that. I think it's under GM options. With oh, we need to send the scout out too. Shit, that was one thing I needed to do. We need to send the scouting out. Actually, know what? Take a look at that first. Oh, excuse me. Before we look at that, let's see with scouting report who's likely to go number 1 overall. Okay, so we got McKinnon and Shinkaruk, who are actually no. Let me look at the projected guys. Okay, so it looks like Nathan McKinnon and Shinkaruk are going to be on here. McKinnon's in the QMJHL and Shinkaruk's in the WHL. Left winger, center. I think I definitely need more wingers. I think I have centers, and Sean Monahan's actually looking not that bad too. But I think Shinkaruk he's in the OHL. Anybody else? No. Okay, so I'm just gonna see where I want to go first. See who pops up. So let's see. Forwards, definitely gonna need some forwards. Potential wise, Shinkaruk's in here. Projected first round. Okay, let's send him out here for 6 weeks in the WHL. Update the scouting assignment. Okay, and I think we're all good to start the simulation in the season. Why do they still have Leighton down as my goalie? I definitely need to make sure Leighton is not goalieing for me. It's under coaching options. Edit lines. Okay, Briz is in net. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Even though it says Leighton over there, that's fine. Because it just changed that. Okay, so yeah, I think that's pretty much all we have done. I still have to wait for the rookies to sign. I did try to sign some more rookies, so hopefully they will sign. And in the next episode, we'll get this simulation started for the Philadelphia Flyers. Trade block is edited, so any team with trades can come at me anytime you're in during the year. Yeah, so we'll start the simulation in the next episode.